little tricky, and I can say this question gonna be one of the complex questions that we gonna deal for the day. A contractor targets to maintain 150,000 in his account 8 years from now. The money the contractor must deposit each year from 5th year till 7th year. Deposits in total for 3 years. It means that he doesn't deposit from 1st year to 4th year. He just starts deposit in the 5th year. He starts depositing for 6th year. Also, he deposits for 7th year. It means that he just deposits in total for 3 years. And in the bracket thing, this thing, they may give you in question or they may not give you in your real time exam. Here I gave you for your better understanding. In your exam, you may find it or may not find it. And what's the annual interest rate they gave is 12%. Okay. So as per the question, a contractor wants to maintain $150,000 at the end of 8 years. It means that 150,000 is the final value or the future value. Are we correct? Is this clear? Okay. Since he wants to maintain $150,000 in his account after 8 years, it is the final value. Okay. In general, there will be a cash flow diagram. Few people use it, few people don't use it. If you feel comfortable in using the cash flow diagram, you can use it. Though you don't use cash flow diagram, you can solve it. But cash flow diagram is good for better understanding. How usually it is done is they will mention time period on the axis or on the straight line. These are the number of years that I'm mentioning here. Okay. And this is 8. And at the end of the 8th year, it should be 150,000. Okay. And when he is stopping the deposit? 7th year. So it means that from 7th year till 8th year, there is no deposit. Okay. When it is 150,000 in the 8th year, can you calculate the present value in the 7th year? I believe you can do it with the knowledge of problems what we did so far. I believe you can do this. I will give you the input once again. What they gave here, they gave the F value as 150,000, and here the rate of interest is 12% per annum, and the N is 1 year. Why? Because we are just calculating 1 year ahead. From 8th year to 7th year, we are calculating. That's it. Okay. So N is 1 year. Now what we have to calculate is present value, or the present value is calculated. P, they give an F, I, N. It should be multiplied with F. Remember, the value which has to be multiplied and the value which is in denominator, they both are same always in economics. This will be the present value. Now, calculate this value and please let me know what is your present value. You said 0.8929? Okay. Okay. All right. You got it right. You got it right. And when you multiply this thing, what is the answer? It is somewhere around, I'm doing calculation by myself. It is somewhere around, correct me if I'm wrong. It is 133,935. Is this correct?
Yes.
All right. So the present value at the end of 7th year is $935. Okay. Now I'll just take you to the table in order to show you how it is calculated. It is for the other students who didn't understand this, or for the students who think this is the day one class for you. Okay. What is the I value as per the question? 12%. And when you go to the table, there are tables with multiple percentages. If you go through the handbook, then you will come to know. Go with the table which is 12%. Okay. And what we have to calculate? P by F. Okay. Then go for the column which is having P by F. P by F is the first one. And what is the number of years? It is just first year. It is from 8th year to 7th year. It means there is a drop of 1 year, which is 0.8929. Okay. So what we got is right. All right. Let's jump to the question back. We got the present value at the end of 7th year is 133,935. But what we require the value that the contractor has to deposit each year from 5th year to 7th year. It means that they have to make a deposit for 3 years. It means that N value is 3 years. And what is the I value? The same 12%. And what comes here, whether it is present value or the repeated value or the future value. If you got answer for this, it means that you got the concept, and it means that you're gonna score centum within engineering economics. Anybody? Don't hesitate to answer.
A.
Yeah, yes, well said. And can you explain to the class why you considered A?
Each year from 5th year till 7th year, it should be
Yes,
deposited for every year. Likewise, 3 years. As it is
yeah,
repeated,
exactly.
that is why it is in repetitive mode.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So if you feel or if you see some investment is getting repeated, then that is the concept or that is the time where you go for the letter A. It means that repetitive amount or recurring amount. Whenever there is recurring amount, you have to go with the letter A. Okay, it is very easy. Try to understand the concept and you're gonna get 100 out of 100 percentage marks in engineering economics. This is a very good scoring subject which uplifts your overall weightage for the exam. All right. Okay, then you have to find out the A value and what you got here. So it was a present value for the 7th year when you are calculating from the 8th year. And when you have to calculate for the 5th year, 6th year, 7th year, it will be the future value. Am I correct? The future value here is 133,935. What you have to calculate? A. What they gave? F. What we got? I. N. Denominator is F, and here we have to multiply with F. And what we have to get? A. Once again, go with the table, find the column A by F, give the value I as 12%, give the value as N value as 3 years. And please let me know what is the value in the bracket. 0.2963. Okay.
Yeah.
So multiply the value and you will be getting somewhere around 40,000 or 38,000 in between those two, I believe. Okay, 39,684. What is the closest value?
40,000.
All right. So this is one of the complex problems that we deal so far within the engineering economics. If you completely understand this problem, then I can say engineering economics is piece of cake for you. All right. If you find difficulty in understanding this question, and then I recommend you or suggest you to go with the previous classes too once again, then it will be easy for you. And trust me, as I'm saying, as I'm repeating, this is very easy concept. Okay. Let's move on to the next question.
Facing the challenge of the FE exam, looking for a way to prepare smarter, not harder? Bhavanam's C2C has the answer. Introducing Bhavanam C2C FE Exam Preparation Program, designed for civil engineers aiming to pass the FE exam and excel in the USA. Wondering what sets us apart? Our expert team. Meet Mahendra, EIT and Project Manager, who knows the FE exam inside and out. K.N. Madhav, EIT and Civil Engineering Masters Graduate. And Chandravarthan, IIT postgraduate and top 422 GATE rank achiever. These experienced instructors have already helped hundreds succeed. Will you be next? In just 3 months, you will master all 14 essential subjects through live online classes held every evening from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. But that's not all. For each subject, sharpen your skills with 15 dedicated practice questions and follow up with quizzes containing 45 questions to solidify your understanding. Prepare like a pro with 3 full-length, 6-hour mock exams designed to mirror the final exam. Plus, receive personalized guidance through one-on-one sessions with our expert instructors to refine your strategy. We understand balancing work, life, and studies can be challenging. So we have got you covered with 1-year access to recorded sessions and replays of live classes to catch up anytime. Here's the game changer. While others charge over $1,000, we are offering everything for just $350. Want an even better deal? Contact the number below now to claim a flat $50 discount and get it all for only $300. Enjoy a 100% refund if you are not fully satisfied within the first week. No questions asked. Our live batches starts fresh every month on 15th. Don't miss your chance to join. Limited seats available. Contact the number below to secure your spot and get enrolled today.
Okay, here comes the question. Given the details for a certain equipment as follows. What are the given details? The initial cost of the equipment is 80,000. Operation and maintenance per year it is 8,000. The lifespan for that particular equipment is 5 years. The salvage value is 16,000. Calculate the present worth of the equipment by considering interest rate per year as 8%. So, initial cost, it means that something is running out of our pocket. And also, operation and maintenance too. It is also running from our pocket. But salvage value, 16,000, it gonna come to us at the end of 5 years. Like, it's a positive thing. It is coming towards us. Whereas when you deal with the initial cost and when you understand the concept of operation and maintenance, it is something that goes out of the pocket. So, as I said, since the initial cost and operation and maintenance is from the owner's end, since it is from the owner's account, the values will be considered as negative values. It means that they are the outgoing values. Okay. And what you have to calculate at the end, they asked us to calculate the present worth of the equipment by considering interest rate per year as 8%. Now, you have to calculate the present worth. What is the outgoing value? 80,000. This is not a regular problem. This is not similar to the problems what we did so far, but you can apply the concept what we did in the previous problems here. We have to accumulate that concept here. Okay. 80,000 is the initial cost and it is not repeating. If you invest 80,000 once, it is for that 5 years of time. You need not to invest once again until you sell this equipment. Okay. Whereas operation and maintenance per year, it is 8,000. It means that you have to invest 8,000 per 1 year. We got a total lifespan of 5 years. So we're going to invest this for 5 years. And it means that since it is repeating, this is represented by the letter A. And what are the other values? We have to calculate the present worth. It will be P given A. The rate of the interest as 8%. And the number of years, which is lifespan, is 5 years. Whereas coming to the salvage value is at the end of 5 years. Am I correct? If you remember the formula or if you can recollect the formula, what we discussed on the class 1, what did we discuss for the salvage value? Salvage value is something, the value of a certain equipment or a product, which we obtain at the end of its lifespan. So it means that it is not the present value. It means that it is the future value. Am I correct? So 16,000, it's going to be under the nomenclature or under the notation of future value. And we have to calculate what? Present value, right? Present value. And what is the given value? They gave us the future value by the name salvage. percentage of interest is 8, and the lifespan is 5 years. Now, we have to calculate these values. Go for the table with 8% interest, 5-year lifespan. First, let's check the P by A value. Okay, P by A, 8%, 5 years. What is the value? 3.9927. So I believe so far that going through table and finding the value is not a difficult thing for you. When it is not difficult, then your job is half done in engineering economics. Why? Because you need not to go with the formula. You can go with the table and directly plug in the values within the formula. Then your answer is in front of your eyes. Okay. So it's going to be minus 80,000, and this will be minus 80,000, and sorry, minus 8,000 into 3.99. I don't remember the value exactly. 3.9927. 0.9927, whereas let me pick a candidate in order to check this value. Then 0.6806 is our thing. So do not confuse yourself while going from the table. Pay attention to the detail while choosing it. Okay. Don't be in rush when you're dealing with tables. 0.6806. Okay. Now it is 0.6806. Okay. Once again, since it is in repetitive mode, it is by the letter A. Since it is the future value, it is by the letter F. And what you got to calculate? The present worth. The present worth is represented by the letter P. And the initial cost, it doesn't go by anything. Why? Because it is a single time investment and there is no concept of interest on the cost that you put. Why? Because it is already invested, it is done and dusted. And after summing up all these expression, what is the value that you are obtaining with you? The closest value or the approximate value. So I can see it 80,000, somewhere 32,000, 112, and 112 plus 9,600, somewhere around 101. Okay, let's do it. 80,000. Now calculate this thing and this thing. This is 31,946 plus 10,889, right? So what is the answer? So then this is the one. The closest value is this thing. Okay. And the same problem you can go with by using the formula too. If you use the formula, then as I said, you may find difference with the last 2 to 3 digits, but it will be almost the same. If you go with 4 decimals here, then you will get almost the closest value. So, and hence I emphasize you guys to go with the 4 decimals. Do not restrict yourself just by choosing 2 decimals. All right.